In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play the guitar riff for a classic great Beatles song, Day Tripper. So let's take a look at how to play this guitar riff by the Beatles. It's called Day Tripper. It's a really cool guitar intro that they do. And there's a pattern, kind of a 1-4-5 pattern that they do with this, but I'm just going to be showing you just the kind of the intro riff that they do before before it changes. All right, so we're going to start here on the 6th string. We're going to play that open E open, and that's going to be for a dotted quarter note or 1.5 beats. So we're going to go 1, 2. Then on the end of 2, we're going to come in here with 3, which is a G here on the 6th string. So it goes 1, 2, and then on the downbeat of 3, it goes. We're going to play this G sharp right here on the 6th string, 4th fret. And that's on 3. So it goes 3 and. Then on the end of 3, we're going to go to this B right here, which is on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So far we have 1, 2, and 3, and. Then on the downbeat of 4, we're going to play this E, which is on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And that comes right in on 4, so we're going 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then the last note in that measure is going to be an open D, which is the 4th string open, because we just played this on the downbeat of 4. Then we're going to play the 4th string open, and that's going to be the end of the first half of the measure, or the first half of the riff. It goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. One more time, the first half of this riff goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at the second half. Okay, for the second half of this riff, or the second measure, we don't play anything on the we don't play anything on the first beat of the second part, because we played this open D on the end of 4, and that's going to ring till beat number 2 of the second measure. Alright, taking a look at the second half of the riff, or the second measure, on the downbeat of 1, we don't play anything because this is still ringing. It goes. That open D is going to ring for beat number 1 of the second measure, so we don't have to play it. It goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 of the next measure goes by. And then we're going to play this B right here on the downbeat of 2. This B here is on the 5th string, 2nd fret, as you can see. And so it goes 2, and we're going to play this F sharp here, which is on 4th string, 4th fret, or as I would call 44. 2, and. I use my pinky here because I'm used to playing power chords. I like to play power chords with my pinky. If you want to use your 3rd finger, then feel free to go. But for me personally, I like to just use my my pinky. So it goes. So far we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 4, and 1, 2, and this is a quarter note, so it's going to ring from the end of 2 to the end of 3. And on the end of 3, we're going to play this B again, this 5th string, 2nd fret. So it goes 3, and then we're going to play the 4th for the beat number 4. We're going to play the open D, which is 4th string open. And then we're going to play this 2 right here on the end of 4. So the second measure is going to go, this D is ringing 1, and it's going to go 2, and 3, and 4, and. So now I'm going to play the whole thing through nice and slow, and you can follow along with me. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. One more time. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now I'm going to play the riff up to speed, and I'll just play it a couple times in a row so you can hear what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. So the riff isn't very hard. It does jump around strings a little bit. You know, it does cover 3 different strings. But my advice is just go nice and slow. And just keep doing it over and over. With learning riffs, it's very important to go really slow and do the correct fingering, or at least, you know, get the fingering correct, or at least the way you want to do it, and get all the notes correct and the timing right, and just keep practicing it over and over and over, and slowly speed it up to full speed, and it'll be sounding great in no time. And that's how you play the guitar riff for Day Tripper by the Beatles.